You want to know the difference between ordinary and extraordinary. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not some secret shortcut. It's discipline. Every single day. The moment your alarm blares and you're buried under warm blankets, that's where the real fight begins. Not in the gym, not in the boardroom, but right there in the split second between hitting snooze and throwing off the covers. That's the raw, unfiltered battleground where ordinary people lose and warriors are forged. Discipline isn't about grand gestures or heroic efforts. It's about winning that tiny, private war every morning before the world even knows you're awake. It's the unglamorous grind of lacing up your shoes when your body begs for rest, of choosing the salad when pizza screams your name, of opening the textbook when Netflix winks at you. These are the moments no one sees, no one applauds, but they're the foundation of everything worth having. The magic happens in these daily decisions that seem insignificant but compound into unstoppable force. Each time you choose what's right over what's easy, you're not just building a habit, you're sculpting your identity. The person who can master these invisible moments becomes unstoppable in the visible ones, because it's when you've trained yourself to show up when no one's watching, you'll dominate when everyone is. That's the secret. Discipline isn't something you do. It's someone you become through thousands of quiet victories no one will ever see, but you'll always feel. The cold truth. That dream body, that thriving business, that unshakable confidence, they're not going to materialize because you wished for them hard enough. There's no fairy godmother of success, genie waiting to grant your goals. It's just you, the mirror, and the daily decision to either make progress or excuses. The weights won't lift themselves. The knowledge won't absorb itself. The opportunities won't knock. You have to kick the damn door down. Every rep, every study session, every uncomfortable conversation you initiate is another brick in the foundation of your future. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for the ocean to become less wet. It's never going to happen. The fire has to come from within, from that deep place that knows comfort is the enemy of growth. You want transformation? You've got to become the architect, the laborer, and the foreman of your own rebuild. No hero ever became legendary by waiting to be rescued. They strapped on their boots, grabbed their tools, and built their legacy one sweat-drenched, muscle-burning, doubt-defying day at a time. The blueprint is simple. Action breeds results, results breed confidence, and confidence breeds unstoppable momentum. But none of it starts until you do. Rome wasn't built in a day, but you better believe they were laying bricks every single hour. That's the secret they don't tell you about greatness. It's not about earth-shattering transformations, but the quiet accumulation of microscopic victories. The protein shake you drink instead of hitting the drive-through, the 10 extra minutes you spend reviewing your presentation, the chapter you read before bed instead of scrolling. These are the unsexy, uncelebrated moments where real change is forged. Like compound interest for your character, these small disciplined choices accumulate into massive returns. One salad won't make you lean, but 100 will. One workout won't reshape your body, but consistent effort over months absolutely will. The magic is in the mundane, the daily repetitions that seem insignificant in isolation, but become transformative through relentless consistency. This is how ordinary people achieve extraordinary things, not through superhuman efforts, but through human-level discipline applied with machine-like regularity. The path to your best self is paved with these seemingly insignificant choices that eventually become non-negotiable parts of who you are. When you stack enough of these small wins together, you create an unstoppable momentum that carries you past obstacles others can't overcome. That's the power of daily discipline. It's the ultimate leverage that turns modest efforts into monumental results. That voice whispering, "Just this once won't hurt," is the same voice that will look back 5 years from now wondering where the time went. Every time you silence that instant gratification demon, you're depositing strength into your future self's bank account. The version of you that wakes up 6 months from now leaner, sharper, more accomplished isn't created by some magical transformation, but by all these seemingly insignificant moments where you chose the harder right over the easier wrong. That's the beautiful paradox of discipline. The pain of today becomes the pride of tomorrow when you push through the workout when exhausted, when you study instead of scroll, When you save instead of splurge, these are the silent investments that compound into extraordinary returns. Future you isn't some stranger. They're being built right now through every disciplined choice you make in these ordinary moments. The person you become is literally shaped by these daily decisions, like a sculptor patiently chiseling a masterpiece from raw stone. One day you'll look back and realize those small choices weren't small at all. They were the exact bricks that built your palace of achievement. The discipline you exercise today isn't deprivation. It's the down payment on a version of yourself you'll be proud to become. The clock is ticking right now, not tomorrow, not next Monday, but in this very moment as you read these words. That fire in your gut, that's not anxiety. It's your potential screaming to be unleashed. There's a war raging between the life you're settling for and the life you could dominate, and every second you hesitate, comfort wins another battle. This isn't about motivational quotes or waiting for some imaginary perfect starting line. The race is already on, and you're either gaining ground or losing it. Look at your hands. Those aren't just hands. They're the tools that will build your legacy or waste your days. The question isn't, can you do it? But will you start now? Not after breakfast, not when you feel ready, but right this damn second. Pull out your phone and schedule that workout. Open that spreadsheet and crush those numbers. Walk to the kitchen and dump the junk food. Massive change begins with microscopic actions taken with relentless urgency. The world's most powerful force isn't talent or luck. It's a human being who's decided enough is enough and refuses to let another sunset catch them unchanged. Your moment isn't coming, it's here, your move. Discipline isn't a punishment, it's power. It's the difference between dreaming about the life you want and owning it, between wishing you were stronger and becoming unstoppable. Every great warrior, every legend, every champion you admire, they all had one thing in common. They didn't wait for motivation, they didn't wait for permission. They disciplined themselves until discipline became their superknife and not for anyone else. For the future you, the stronger, prouder, unbeatable version of yourself who's waiting on the other side of your discipline. Now, what's your next move?